TV soap news and spoilers say that the world of Days of Our Lives has always been known for its dramatic twists and complex, unpredictable relationships. And now, a new pregnancy storyline is taking center stage that promises to add even more layers of intrigue. The question on everyone's mind: could Chanel be the one to spark this new chapter? And if so, what if she finds out she is pregnant but decides not to tell Johnny that he is the father? Could this lead to yet another messy love triangle? Or will Chanel take matters into her own hands and navigate this journey on her own? Let's dive into this potential storyline and explore the possibilities of what might unfold. The rumors and gossip suggested that Johnny had cheated on Chanel with Joy, but the truth was more complicated. Johnny never actually slept with Joy. He called off their encounter before anything could happen. But, despite Johnny's intentions, Chanel saw it differently. In her eyes, his actions were a betrayal, and it was enough to send her into a spiral of anger and disappointment. This led to Chanel making the difficult decision to leave Johnny, feeling that their relationship had been irrevocably damaged. However, as time has passed, Chanel has had time to reflect on everything that has happened. With the emotional wounds of betrayal still fresh, she finds herself at a crossroads. Is there any hope for her and Johnny to rebuild what they once had? Or is it time to move on, leaving the past and Johnny behind? Chanel's inner turmoil is palpable, and it's clear that her decisions moving forward will not be easy ones. But what if another life-altering development complicates her journey even further? What if Chanel finds out she's pregnant? The possibility of a pregnancy is a game changer, both for Chanel's personal life and for her already fragile relationship with Johnny. Given Chanel's history with Johnny, it's entirely plausible that she may decide to keep the pregnancy a secret, unwilling to bring Johnny into the equation. There are many reasons why Chanel might make this choice. Perhaps out of fear of rejection, a desire to avoid more complications with Johnny, or a decision to assert her independence and raise the child on her own. The idea of Chanel deciding to go through the pregnancy alone could be a deeply emotional and empowering storyline, as she grapples with the challenges of becoming a mother, while also navigating her complex feelings toward Johnny and their fractured relationship. At some point, Johnny may discover the truth, that Chanel is pregnant, and he may try to claim that he is the father of the child. However, Chanel might outright deny this, insisting that the baby is not his, despite the obvious connection between the two. This could create an explosive conflict between them, one that forces both characters to confront their feelings for each other and the unresolved issues that have lingered since their separation. Johnny's reaction to Chanel's denial could be one of hurt and frustration, as he realizes that despite his efforts to be a better man and partner, he may have lost Chanel for good. The tension between Johnny and Chanel is bound to intensify, especially if Chanel decides to keep the truth about the father of her baby hidden. This could lead to a dramatic standoff between the two, with Johnny fighting for his right to be involved in the child's life, while Chanel resists, determined to protect her independence and her growing family. But what will Johnny do if Chanel refuses to let him be a part of the baby's life? Will he fight for her? Or will he walk away, disillusioned by her decision? There's also the potential for other characters to get involved in this story. Will Chanel confide in her family, such as her mother or friends, about her pregnancy and her decision to keep Johnny out of the picture? How will the people closest to her react to her choices? And how might they try to help or complicate the situation further? This could lead to even more drama as Chanel's secret unravels and the consequences of her actions ripple throughout the town of Salem. As with all soap opera storylines, the possibilities are endless. Days of Our Lives has a long history of creating dramatic and emotionally charged narratives, and this potential pregnancy story is no exception. Whether Chanel decides to embrace her new life as a mother on her own, or whether she allows Johnny to be a part of her and the baby's future, the outcome will undoubtedly be filled with passion, conflict, and unexpected twists. As we eagerly await how this story will unfold, one thing is certain: this new development in Chanel and Johnny's saga is set to bring new challenges, heartache, and ultimately growth for both characters. Whether they will be able to heal their broken relationship, or whether this pregnancy will be the final nail in the coffin, remains to be seen. Fans of Days of Our Lives will no doubt be glued to their screens as this emotional roller coaster of a storyline plays out, waiting to see if Chanel will find her way through the turmoil and make the decisions that will shape her future and the future of her family. Will Chanel choose to raise her child alone, or will she and Johnny find their way back to each other? Our TV channel, Soap News and Spoilers, is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.